I want us to stop willingly inviting evil spirits into our life. And you may be like, what? I don't play with Ouija boards. I don't be summoning no demons. But yes, you do, because guess what? If demons have a name, right, that means that depression, anxiety, PTSD, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, all of these things that that people are diagnosed with, right? Those are demons. And if it has a name, it has to bow down to the name of Jesus or Yeshua HaMashiach. I mean, I know how y'all get over the Son of God's name. Oh my God, they're okay, but you know who we talking about, the Son of God, right? Okay, so when the doctor gives you a diagnosis, say just that. The doctor diagnosed me with depression, or the doctor diagnosed me with whatever the case is, the doctor diagnosed me with cancer. But don't say that I have, because once you say that you have it, it's like you're inviting it into your vessel. You're allowing it to take over you. You ever notice how people kind of, like when some people get diagnosed with stuff, they don't let it take over them. They're almost like, okay, they heard what the doctor said, but they're like, okay, I'm going to start treating my temple better, and I'm going to start taking these herbs and these fruits and vegetables, right? And then they get healed, or they don't have to use oxygen anymore. They don't have those diseases anymore because they did not accept the doctor's report over their life. This goes for mental illnesses and schizophrenia and demons playing with your mind, right? When they talk about people who have different personalities and stuff, those are demons that are dwelling in people. But once you start saying, I have this and I have that, and you just accept everything over your life, even something as small as a cold. You ever notice, like, if you don't really accept it and you're just taking precaution and you're drinking your tea or you have your cough drops just to help yourself feel better, but you're not going around saying, I'm sick, I'm sick. You ever notice people who keep saying I'm sick all the time and they stay sick? You feel what I'm saying? Like, do not accept these demons. Okay, don't accept them. Once you start saying I have, it's fine to say I'm battling with, because it's a battle. God did not create us to allow these spirits to conquer us. We are more than conquerors, and we already got the victory, but you got to use your mouth. Life and death. Life and death. Life and death, not in between. Ain't no in between. Either you saying life out of your mouth or you saying death. Ain't no in between. Because if you in between, you probably speaking death. So you need to start speaking life, or just saying I'm battling right now. This spirit of depression is battling me right now. And you say battling because you're not going to let it win over you. You don't have depression. You're battling depression. You don't have anxiety. You're battling anxiety. You don't have schizophrenia, because you see all these videos where people are saying, I have this, I have that. You see that the demon then took over them. The demon has taken over them full blown, and they're experiencing every symptom that comes with that spirit. And I watched like the schizoaffective videos, the schizophrenia videos and stuff, where they just say all throughout the video, I have it, I have, like they took in the spirit, and now the spirit is dwelling in their temple. They don't say I'm battling it, but I want y'all to say you're battling with it. If you're battling with something, it's just, that's what it is, a battle, but you already won. It just don't feel like it, because whatever these spirits are don't want us to be great. Whatever you're battling with doesn't want you to be great. It doesn't want you to experience the joy and peace that God has for you. So, yeah, it's a battle. It's a battle. Okay, stop saying you have all of these things, and y'all speaking all of these things over y'all kids too. You be going to the doctor with y'all kids, and then you come back. And one of my old supervisors, when I was at my client's house, when I used to work with kids who were diagnosed with autism, I was in the kitchen, and my supervisor and the client was just going back and forth saying, oh yeah, my kid has this, my kid has OCD, my kid has this, like going down the list of saying my kid has, like, you're claiming chains on your kid already before they even experience life like that. Give them something to do. Stop saying these kids have ADHD. Tire these children out. Let them play outside. Let your kids play outside. Tire your children out. Get that energy out of them and they will go to sleep at night. Give them something interesting to do. A lot of these kids are very intelligent, and a lot of this new schoolwork is very probably basic for them. I remember I used to get in trouble a lot because I would finish my work early when I was younger, and I would be walking around the classroom talking to people, you know, because I'm like, you know, what else you got for me to do? Even in the 6th grade, my teacher, he paid attention to me and he gave me harder math problems to do. So I was back there figuring that out. I wasn't bothering the class. He gave me different work to do. Give a child something more escalated. Give a child something interesting to do. A lot of these children are just so intelligent, like, and you want to sit them down all day long. They're children. Let them play. You want to give them the iPad. That's not tiring your children out. Let your kids play. Tire the children out. You know what I'm saying? Tire them out. They're children. Why are you're giving pills to children? You're messing up their system. Even with adults, these people are just throwing pills at y'all and y'all are just taking it. I know a lot of people don't know no better. People don't know about the spirit realm, the spiritual warfare, and all of these things. I could go on and on and on. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already about 7 minutes long, and I gotta go to work anyways. However, stop claiming these things over yourself and over your children. Just say it's a battle. If you need to say anything, say I'm battling with this. So if anyone needs to know what's going on with you, they can know how to handle you. Just say you're battling with something right now. You're battling with something, and stay in prayer with God. God will give you solutions that you never thought of, especially when it comes to your children and what these people are trying to put on you and this and that and all of these false doctor reports. Because guess what? The Lord has the last say so. But what are you going to accept into your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I would have went to the doctor plenty of times, they probably would have tried to put plenty of diagnoses on me when I was a kid. Plenty of them. Just because you can relate, you don't have to say you have ADHD, you have this, you got OCD, you got this phobia. It's all demonic. They all have names, right? They could be cast out. You could be delivered from it. But stop accepting everything that these doctors are saying over your life. They don't know everything. Only the one who made your temple and created you and your kids. The one who knew us before we was even in our mother's womb. The one who knew our spirit before he put us in a body to be born and developed in. Go to him. And if you don't believe in him, test him then. Call out to him and say, God, if you're real, show yourself. Give it a couple of days. Really test him. He likes that. He likes for us to be like, God, okay, it said in your word that this and that, so this is what I'm looking for. He likes for us to, you know what I'm saying? Look for him and ask for him. Ask for him. If you don't believe it, ask for him. Give it a couple of days, but be careful what you ask for and how you say it, because he has a sense of humor. And I was a psychology major too. So in the DSM-5, like, to me, in my mind, because before I was in tune with the spirit realm, I was in tune with a lot of knowledge, a lot of biology, anatomy, physiology, chemistry, psychology classes. So many, I've taken over like 10 different psychology classes, even abnormal psychology, even learning about sadism, masochism. All of that stuff is just demonic. And a lot of this stuff, bondage, the stuff comes from hell. A lot of people are practicing demonic acts and wonder why they experiencing demonic activity in their house. You know what I'm saying? So to me, when I'm looking at the DSM-5, it's, to me, in my mind, it's a list of spirits that they're choosing between to diagnose you with. You ever notice how you start accepting stuff and stuff starts escalating and the spirit takes over you? Don't let that happen to you in your household. And don't be letting people just give you all of these pills. Research the pills. Research these pills. They tried to give my mom some pills one time for the flu or whatever. And I told her, I said, Mom, just take some tea, take some herbs and some lemon or lime and just treat it like a regular cold. She started getting better. Before, when she was taking those pills, she was getting worse. Then she took some herbs, she started getting better. Tell me why one of the medicines that I was like, don't take this yet, let me research it. Tell me why the medicine was still being tested on and they're still giving it out to people, and people have passed away from the prescription that they gave her. Trust God. Doctors are here to, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, who's higher than them? God.